You guys are now listening to another episode of the Unapologetically Loud podcast. And sound effect right here. What's up, guys? It's your boy JaySkillz L.T.
And it's your guy, L.T. Shaw, the writer.
And we are back for season 2 of the Unapologetically Loud.
Pew, pew, pew.
Sound effects, sound effects, sound effects.
Yes.
Yes, man. So how you been, my guy?
Man, it has been quite a summer.
Good. What summer? What summer? We barely had one.
Oh, God. It just seems like the world's falling apart.
And the world's been falling apart. It's just we've just have camera phones taking notice of it and just no one cares.
Like, hey, bro, look at this shit falling apart. I mean, the only good thing is I got on TikTok. He got me on there.
Yeah, I did. Got you on TikTok. Now you're a TikToker.
Yes, I am a book talker, so don't expect any dances and stuff.
You expect that from me.
This guy. What do they come? Where can I find your TikToks?
Everything on JaySkillz L.T.
Yes.
Know.
If it doesn't have a 1 and 9,
it ain't mine. You
all
know.
right.
But anyway, y'all. So since this is season 2, you guys, like I said, there's a lot that's been going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff we've been prepping for it. Like after the long time of not telling you guys what it is, I think we're about time. We're actually just gonna dive right into it and see what we're actually going to do this year with season 2. Season 2, we're actually going to start doing more interviews, some more talking whips, you know. Can't tell you guys who, but we got like 3 artists already lined up and a couple of more in the wings, just waiting for that, just trying to get everybody scheduled, everybody on the same page, because, you know, life happens, people have kids.
Yeah.
And honestly, with us, we're deciding to see what projects we're going to start putting out, because, Lamont, what projects do we have coming out that people should know about?
I mean, well, we have 2 short films we're working on, mainly, you know. We'll talk more down the top block, but it's just 2 short films, just a little something.
Right.
But overall, when it comes to the podcast, though, I'm really excited to just work on like more clips, trying to get more of a consistent schedule. Yes. So. But like, yeah, the podcast, like, expect just like some more visual upgrades, maybe more sound effects.
Yup.
You know, we're gonna try to have some more music if we can, if it benefits the show.
It does.
And just mostly a lot of just upgrading. That's all we're doing is just upgrading, and just trying to improve.
Right, because it's been 4 long years of us just doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're finally at a point where, you know, we have a budget. You know, we're putting like money behind it, and we're like aligning ourselves, mainly networking, finding different people and different avenues to contact with, and, you know, move a certain way.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Networking's no joke.
Right. Like literally 1 person a day, or at least like 2 people a week, will actually gradually but surely improve you, literally.
Yeah, it always seems like, I feel like there's not enough people taking into consideration with their life. Is that like it's so like you gotta keep your circle small. Yes, you know, your personal circle should be, you know, nice and, you know, tight knit. But like when it comes to wanting to break into a certain industry, whether it's easy there,
sorry.
Whether it's music, writing, art, even business, you know, the whole I can do it myself thing isn't going to get you too far.
It really won't.
You know?
Like, you're not Rush. Like, you know, not the American Rush or the British Rush. You're not Rush. Like, you can't just do it all yourself and expect
you really
people to
need
work
a
with
real
you.
team. Like, outside just your personal team who supports you, you know, on a moral level, but you need like a team. Like, you know, I have an editor.
Right.
I have 3 beta readers.
Right.
I am doing the whole TikTok thing to try and like get an audience.
Right.
It's all a process, and it's all about having the right people around you. And I feel like, again, and I feel like we've said this a lot though too, is that it's okay to have like a certain people in your circle that's personal, and then to have another circle.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how do you expect to get anywhere if you don't know people?
Right, because honestly, I was thinking, like, when we first started this podcast, like, way back, I was up here, honestly, I was misogynistic and still toxic at that time, but, you know, that's older me, but I'm better now. I was just thinking, I'm like, yeah, we don't need nobody, we don't need to, like, do the whole check-in, like, talk to different people of different avenues. It's just a podcast. All we gotta do is just sit here and talk and just talk. But that's the thing, like, you have to talk to people in real life to let them know, hi, by the way, I'm a podcaster and I'm a YouTuber. So, you know, if you have the time of the day, if you're not with your kids or something, you can just take a quick listen. If not, there's videos if you want to watch, you know, you have to interact with people.
Exactly.
You have to interact with people. Even with the pandemic, I slowed everything down for the most part, and, you know, you still have to interact with people the best way you can, 6 feet with the mask, you know, staying connected. Well, like, was it with Samantha, our marketing woman at the time? Still is one of our great marketing women at the time. You know, can't wait to get you on the team. Still trying to recruit you. Still gonna try to recruit you. But, you know, we learned a lot from that experience, you know, within COVID, and then afterwards just deep diving into what we need, what we don't need, like how can we set the studio up, what we can bring to the studio, what does other stuff needs more of, you know, trying out different things in different avenues. And, you know, I honestly don't think we would be where we are today if we didn't talk to other people and just, like, branch out and talk to them and get some constructive criticism and feedback about the podcast. And honestly, like I said, it feels good to be back with season 2. It feels back, it feels good to be back and just
so much keeps going on. And I'm just like, every time something happens, I'm like, oh, I wish we could talk about that. But we're on a break.
Right.
Oh, I wish we could talk about that, but we're on a break.
Right.
Oh.
And by the time we come back to it, it's like, all right, people already fizzled out. It's already fizzled out. Gone. So
well, you know what? We're going to fucking throw some hot grease on it and make it get all nice and boily and bubbly again.
Well, technically, you throw water on grease just to make it worse.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Right.
You know what? We got like the pan with like the slightly bubbling like virgin olive oil. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take like a cup of like water and just...
You fucking idiot. You're gonna kill us all.
It's not gonna. It's something you might get popped.
No, you're gonna die. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's like, you're gonna get popped. That ain't the worst. That's like, that's if you survive.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do though today. Is just kind of get a little sizzle. You know, for what's fizzling out.
Right. Get back in the swing of things. You know, like I said, we got a lot to do today, but you know, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done.
Oh, we're getting it done.
We're
gonna do this, take a little interlude, then do something else that we'll talk about in the talk block too.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys have any idea how long it takes to do this type of stuff and actually do it on a regular basis.
God, and now like we're gonna have stuff like for this week and that week and this week and that week.
Right.
But you know, it's all
switch it up.
But it's all just about bringing good content to the people though.
Right.
You know, get your name out there. And, you know, I want to say this too for introverts. You know, because like there are a lot of talented people out there who, whether they are good at music, who are good at art, who are good at what have you, who are just like, well, maybe if I just be really good, maybe they'll find me.
Nah, don't do that.
It's not like that, man. I'm sorry. It's like man, woman, whatever you identify as. Like, it's not like that. Like, you really have to get out there. You know, I might be doing this right here with the camera, but if you were to tell me to go on an app and do something, promote myself, like, dude, I don't know if I can do that.
Right.
And then you and my wife just keep saying, go on that app.
Right.
Get on that app.
Yeah.
And now, like, I'm not as camera shy, and I can actually do it more. It's like,
right.
Like, I'm still, you know, not good at, like, around like social events. But if you say but now, if you were to ask me right now, hey, you need to make something to get more people to look at your projects. Got it.
Cool.
You know, I'm getting I'm getting JaySkillz. I'm just getting skills now.
That's all good, bro. It takes time to acquire those skills, bro.
Man,
it takes time.
You make it look flawless.
I wouldn't say that.
You make it look effortless.
A lot of drugs, bro. A lot of drugs.
Okay.
Let me not.
We'll write them down.
We'll bleep that out.
Who's your dealer?
I'm like, it's me. That's who it is. But not you guys. Like, what he was saying earlier about just like not putting yourself out there, I just came to that conclusion honestly this year with my music, especially like with the label and everything. The reason I say that is because, you know, me and my label have been doing a lot of things like, you know, pushing out music. The music, we came to a point where we realized the music isn't the issue. Like, the music, we have fire fucking music. Fire tracks, fire albums, EPs, everything you can think under the sun, we can do it. And, like, filming videos, we can do it.
Right.
The issue is we weren't putting ourselves out there on the proper platforms, you know, putting it in the right hands of the right people.
Yeah.
We were, honestly, I can honestly say that we had the old mindset where we just put out good music and great content. People somehow, some way will discover us. But, again, that's when you don't, you know, put your money behind your budget. You really don't, like you said earlier, hey, go to this app, use this app, go here, promote your stuff here. And I've learned this year, especially with music or anything, any social media for a content creator, you have to put yourself out there.
You got to go where the people are.
You literally have to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The people, like, if I understand you correctly, you, if you are the creator of something, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like you're a business where this is a building. People have to come here. Mm-hmm. If you are a musician, a painter, a drawer, writer, whatever you are, even if you make film, you have to go where the people are. No matter how good your shit is, you can be making like fucking god tier level shit.
Right.
But if you aren't going to where the people can see it, if it's something that people have to consume, then it's just gonna be great stuff existing and no one will ever see it.
Right, you'll be in the tens and tens of thousands of other people that are doing it and just can't catch the fire or catch the wave or that niche. But if you catch the niche and you catch that fire, you run with it. And like I said, this year we've readjusted, recalibrated. Now that it's working and you know what to do, that's the same thing I'm doing with the podcast. I'm like, okay, now that this didn't work and I see what we're doing wrong, it's time to bring that from what I learned over there to my business and apply it to my business and see if it grows. If it doesn't grow, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. In the meantime, I gotta push out some content and put some stuff out so people know that
I really am ready, dude. I'm still subscribed. I still follow you. I'm about to start to flood your comments like I'm going to every single video, like whether it's a YouTube one, all 3 videos, or I'm gonna go on your TikTok on all 100 and whatever thousand of them. Like, so more content, swipe down. More content, swipe down. You're going to see just more content, more content. I'm gonna copy paste that shit. I'm gonna do it till like my bones give out.
You're such a diehard supporter that I can't help.
Dead ass, man.
I love it, but there are days where I'm just like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. No, like let me take a break from making content. Like, damn, bro. But yes, only thing
I want my content.
Okay, I'll drop content.
Good.
I got hella content to drop today. Anyway, I'm dropping content. I will drop content.
Good.
I will drop content. I promise. I'll drop content today, specifically today. Well, other days I have no idea, but I will be dropping content throughout the rest of this week. But by the way, I am going on vacation for my birthday.
Fucker.
Y'all thought y'all had me. No, you don't. I need to reset, reevaluate life. You know. But speaking of reevaluating life, you know, it's been a hard year.
Which ones?
This year.
This one or I don't. You know what? Fuck last year. I don't even want to talk about that.
Let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about the future and the present.
Yeah, that sucked. So let's talk about PlayStation coming in with the fucking haymakers. The fucking haymakers.
Oh yeah, dog. I'm so ready.
Now I didn't watch the whole 50-minute, 30-minute, whatever how long it was, hour-long showcase. I just kind of looked at like for the highlights and the stuff I liked.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 games that are currently on my to-buy list.
Okay.
Forspoken with the chick with the magic.
Okay, that's
stuff
dope.
Looked fire.
I like that trailer you showed me. That shit was fucking fire.
The way she was like moving, just like
how she was moving through the air. I'm like, holy shit.
I was like, what kind of kick? Like you saw the shit coming off her kicks. I'm like, what are those Adidas? Those Jordans?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Little bands? Like, oh god, what those?
Watch those be the new Yeezys.
Bro, if Yeezy copies those,
if Yeezy does those and like you could jump and fucking ascend higher, I'm like, you know what? There might be something to this Donda. Let me find out. Donda. But yeah, I mean that game looked pretty good. You know, like even like outside, like cause you already know, and we'll get into this for the next game, but you already know because it's a black chick as the main character. You're gonna hear the whole, "Why are you trying to be woke?" I'm like, does it fucking matter? We play as Master Chief on Halo, and most of us have never seen his face.
Nope, I don't even think Master Chief even has a color. I think he just might be a monster.
Well, they showed something once, like his helmet came up. You see, like the little white, like his eyes, just like you can tell he's white. But for years, no one cared. No. Kratos, the God of War, get into that in a minute, has been played by a black dude, but he looks like, but he's got ash all over his skin, but he's white still. Who cares?
Right.
Can't we just have a good game and the character just so happens to look like this? Right. We've had White Man Shade number 500,244. Mm-hmm. How about we switch it up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why not switch it up? I mean, like, again, being a black man, I like seeing heroes that inspire me. It's more, if I see more politicians, I might want to be a politician. If I see more black doctors, I would like to be a black doctor. More lawyers, more chef, more police officers. If I see something that, a career path or something that I know for a fact I'm usually not welcome in, I see more of it, I'm going to be inclined to want to know more and possibly, you know, just see what's kicking to it, what's rocking to it, bro.
Absolutely. And also too, like in video games, it's nice to just sometimes, like not an RPG where you get to customize it, but then you only get so many like when you are in those video games, you create your own character. What are the common hairstyles you see for black people? You see the afro,
dreads, afro, braids,
and then maybe like 3 unique things, and that's it.
That's pretty much
it. Well, my hair is going anyway. So I'll do the bald look and I'll get a beard.
Right. Pretty much standard. Boom, boom, done.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna do locks because I mean I want to look like me, but y'all don't give me a lot of options.
Right.
But then, you know, if you're a palm colored shade, mm-hmm. you get like fucking 1,600 different hairstyles. I'm like, okay.
All right, cool. All right there, baby.
Mm-hmm. And going on, but yeah, the game looks good. And, you know, even piggyback on the whole black people existing and stuff, we have God of War.
You do have God of War. I saw the comments literally yesterday when making this podcast. I just read the comments on Twitter because somehow, I don't know why, I don't use Twitter that much, and I have a Twitter, and I'm trying to get into the communities, but it's just like, Twitter's toxic as fuck, my nigga. Like, you have to literally jump into random people's conversations and say something that you probably do or don't understand, nor inclined about, nor did the research. Cause I love when people say that. You don't do the research just to jump into a conversation. And the first thing I saw was Ragnarok. I'm like, cool, awesome. Person that we're talking about is the black colored character. I'm like, let me scroll down to see this thread. Why are they changing it? It's like, so I'm like, okay. Like, 5 threads in, and I'm already done.
Like y'all do know that black people do exist in the world, right?
Where we've been in video games, just they're background characters.
They're upset about this black child, right? But they're not. But they say nothing about the literal blue man, the literal blue, fucking elf-looking blacksmith, whatever the hell he is. They say nothing about that though.
Right.
Like, why you gotta have blue characters? Why can't it? No. Like,
I mean,
black people have existed anywhere in history.
We've been around. You just told me that we've been around forever in all parts of continent. I'm like, I could have swore we were all in our own happy little abode, our own happy continent. No,
we've been around. We're here and there.
Like, we've been around.
A lot of us might be here, but we're here and there and everywhere.
I see that.
Yeah, and you know, some people really want to make it this whole war on being woke, but it's like, well, what if the character? What if like the people who are creating it, right? Just okay. We want to introduce a character. Okay, let's go over some models. Let's go over, like, okay, they probably wrote down the character, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's, all right, we have a character. This is a very, like, if they've written her good, or written her well, her character will be great regardless of what she looks like. That's how you know you've written a good character. When it doesn't matter if it's male, female, black, white, Latina, Indian, Native American, whatever. Mm-hmm. If the character's still fire, if you could change their whole aesthetic, you've written a good character. So if she turned out to be...
That's from Book Talk, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. Follow me at LT Charlotte Writer on Book Talk, on TikTok. Anyway, but that's what I mean though. Focus on the character and then let everything else come second.
Right.
So I feel like she might be like maybe a love interest for Atreus.
I've been calling him Achilles for like
Why do you keep calling him Achilles?
I don't know. I don't know why I keep calling him that, dog.
No, you call him Arius this morning.
Arius, yeah, I did.
Like, what the
Arius. I think Arius. That's what I call him. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's like a bullshit planet. You ever been to Arius? Man, fuck that planet. I got hives when I got the atmosphere's all thick, it's moist as fuck in the air.
That's what she said.
Fuck all that. And then lastly, new Spider-Man game.
Looks fucking awesome.
Man, I unfortunately, it's not co-op. Missed opportunity though. I feel like you and your buddy could be Miles and Spider-Man.
And what? Go around just racing each other?
Just racing each other. Like, oh no, bro, I bet you I could beat solve crime better than you. I'm gonna like get all the thugs and all the criminals.
Okay, I see why. I see where you're going with this. That's actually not a bad marketing skill.
Yeah.
It's just, bro, you in these co-ops. I'm telling you, if people just listen to you in these co-ops, we would have a lot more fun.
Co-ops would not like couch co-ops need to come back. Okay. Like not everyone wants to say, hey, bro, do you want to play online? Yeah. Okay. Go home and then sign in, and then we'll link up. No. Sometimes I just want you to sit next to me. You get controller 2. I get controller 1 because it works better than controller 2. It's my house.
Right.
And we're gonna just
my rules.
Exactly. Whoever's home or room it is that the system is in, the person gets the good controller.
Of course.
So like you better get used to that sticky like trigger button. Like okay, like yeah, you gotta like double tap it before you actually get to shoot. Like okay, you gotta like. You're like fucking fingering the shit out of your...
They're asking questions like, why is the trigger sticky? Don't ask questions.
You gotta like, you gotta slam it, and then you gotta slam it against, and then it'll count as it shooting.
Yeah, you fucked up. Nope, I'm not with it. I am not with it, dog. I am not with it.
I gotta bring couch co-op though, like, because how many times, whether it's like playing, what's it called? Call of Duty, mm-hmm. or just any of the sports games, shooting games, adventure games, when you have more people who get to play with you, you add replay value because maybe there could be a solo campaign. Like, okay, cool. And if you bring a friend, now that goes up.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I mess with. I mess with it.
You know what's the best one I played recently?
Which one?
It Takes Two.
That name sounds familiar, but I don't know if I know
It's
it.
about a couple, a married couple and they have a daughter, and you could tell like, hey, they're gonna. It's not looking good. And the daughter's like, I don't want you to break up. So she makes these two little dolls of them and cries over them with a child tears. You know what that fucking means. Then they wake up. Then the parents wake up in the toy versions of themselves, and there's this love book that's like that comes alive, but it's a Latino dude. Like, hey, y'all gotta work on your communication.
Oh my goodness!
And you gotta
terrible.
collaborate.
I don't know how to take
That,
that.
like-
That
like,
sounds really
They got
bad.
the fucking guitar in the background too. I'm like, damn, y'all leaned into it. Y'all even want to y'all gotta work on your community.
Buondísimo.
Yes, on that type of shit. Like, you don't listen to him and you aren't considering of her. I'm like, whoa. But when I say the mechanics are good, I'm a veteran gamer.
Yeah.
My wife's not. But this is the type of game where those two can play in a perfect harmony.
I've seen your wife play fucking GTA 5. I've seen it. Trust me.
Yes.
Some shit, dog.
Yeah.
It's some
But
shit, dog.
The game is fun though, and like each level adds something different, and you actually like, as like two gamers, especially if you're a lady, if you ever when you get a lady, play that game with her. Like y'all really bond.
Oh, we playing games, all right.
Shut up.
Oh, we playing games, all right. What the fuck is you talking about? Let's play hide and go seek. You hide, and I'm gonna make sure I seek every time.
Speaking of games, we gotta talk about this.
Was that 3 games already?
Yeah, that was 3 games. Yeah, but
God of War, Spider-Man, and
for spoken.
Forspoken. Yep.
Yes. I don't have a good segue, but I'm gonna throw this one to Jay because he's the real music man between us two.
Okay, we gonna talk about it, y'all.
Yes.
We gonna talk about it. So like, unlike most stuff that's been in and out of the media, Drake versus Kanye. Nope. Let's dive right into it. Okay, y'all. So for the longest time, Drake and Kanye have had beef over the whatever reasons. I've honestly skipped them at this point because I just don't like
They seem petty.
Yeah, they're extremely petty towards each other. It's not even really worth it. They've been going back and forth on social medias. Then Kanye dropped Drake's address, his real address.
Why? Is that like illegal?
That's kind of illegal, but honestly, that's some punk shit. If you know where
like,
I live, then pull up. That's just
but now you're gonna bring who knows what, and he got a kid too. They both got children. Y'all can't.
Yeah, you fucking with each other's livelihoods.
The moment you have kids, y'all, that shit's dead.
And then there was a group chat about. Hopefully, I think it was Drake either replying back or Kanye replying back. We still have no idea. I still have no idea who was replying back. Replying back to whatever text that was up there. Pusha T was in the text. And now, we have finally gotten to the albums.
Okay.
Kanye West's Donda versus Certified Love Boy.
Okay.
Me personally, out of both of them, on a scale out of 5 stars, I have to rate them both. I give Donda 4 solid stars.
Okay, 4 whole stars. Okay.
4 whole stars. Actually, no, I give it 4.5.
Oh.
4.5.
Pushing.
And I give Drake Certified Lover Boy 3. Because let's see.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the cons first on what I didn't like.
Okay. With Donda, cons and pros. I want to hear them.
Okay, pros. Okay, well actually no, I'll go with the cons. Cons, his drum patterns, like his beats sounded really old. Like obviously, like they sounded dated, extremely dated. Like some
like his early stuff.
A little bit like he's trying to recreate his early stuff, like with a little bit of Chance's coloring book. But that's also a pro because he's going for with this album. Unlike the last album he did, where God is King, this one Donda he went full like preacher / church.
Oh, he really going for the gospel.
That was a gospel album. His last one was gospel, but this was gospel. Like he got to the nitty gritty of it. I like the certain drum patterns. There are certain songs in there I do enjoy. Well, him and Jay-Z, I finally got to hear them rap again, which is great.
Yeah,
what is it? Praise God. That was fucking lit. That's my shit. That is my shit.
I like the one with Jesus Lord with him and Jay Electronica.
Yes, I was getting to that. That's actually number 6 on my list. And then okay, I love that. I fucking loved it. Then I guess I'm going to jail tonight. and then Off the Grid with Playboy Cardi. A lot of his features, I felt like the features he did, all of them fell into place like they were supposed to.
That's good.
The album itself, sonically, from start to finish, it has replay value. I can keep listening to Donda every single day. I have been listening to Donda every single day, if not like 4 or 5 tracks over and over. There's a song on there about Kobe Bryant too, so you had to put Kobe in there. Overall, that's the reason I rated 4.5 stars. Like I said, the drum patterns and the beats he chose sound dated as hell, but that's just my personal opinion because I'm in music, and if you're gonna drop something, it's gotta be like crispy, clean. It can't be sounds all distorted and like old as hell from like 07. But I think Yeezy, what his vision and what he went for, I think he accomplished that with Donda. I enjoyed it. I give it, like the set, 4.5 stars. Now Drake, let's go over to Drake. Drizzy.
Pros. I want to hear the pros first.
Pros. Drake being Drake.
Okay,
that's literally the only pro. That's one pro.
What is the pro of Drake being Drake? Like I didn't like
he does.
Like let's just assume that someone who's listening, this is their first Drake album, and they're considering listening. What is the pro of Drake being Drake for this Drake album?
Everything you've ever heard about him from the internet is true. Like that's basically I can put it like that. For Certified Lover Boy, I am a Drake fan, and like I said earlier, I'm a Kanye fan. But this album didn't deliver to me. Like it just didn't. It was just like very. It was. I guess if I had to like put it on a scale, how most albums go, they either go straight up and then straight down, or down to straight, from up to straight down, or up, stand it, up. That for me was just. It was just straight for me.
It was a straight line.
Straight line, like only. I'm sorry, Drake. You only have just one banger on there for me, which is In Too Deep, and it's only on the second half that I like that. Pop that shit. Pop that shit. Pussy was like so annoying. Yada yada yada. So they pop that shit. Everything else like sex. What is it? I'm too sexy for myself with Future. No, I wasn't feeling it, and it hurts me. And I like Drake, but I'm just like nah. Like this album didn't do it for me, dog. Like if they had to do the sales comparison, I say Kanye won this battle between them when it comes to the album because Certified Lover Boy was not that great. But I say it wasn't that great because I just listened to Baby Keem's album, which he's cousins with Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar is literally the only feature on that album. And every song on there is fucking fire. So if anything, Baby Keem took the fucking trophy, dog. Between them and all that good, I'm sorry, Baby Keem came out of Illinois and did. And I knew that was gonna fucking happen. As soon as these albums dropped, and then Baby Keem and Kendrick drops his, I'm leaving music, I'm leaving Top Dog, and I'm about to start my own label and drop my last album. And Baby Keem just so happened to come out the cut and be like, hey, I have a song with Kendrick, my cousin. Y'all should go listen to it. I knew that shit was gonna happen. They planned it and marketed that shit so fucking great.
Do you know who I feel like is not getting talked about enough though? Like who I feel like also was winning?
Who?
Tyler the Creator.
Oh, his album was fucking fire,
yes!
dog. Like,
why is no one talking about this?
Bruh, that fucking album was fire. I liked Lemon Head. That was my favorite fucking track.
Dude,
like, dog.
I've been working out of that. The whole album sonically, like...
Ooh!
Okay, for one, Tyler is a really good producer for himself.
Yes!
He knows, like, where's his lane. He knows how to stay in his pocket. All his features just, like, mesh so...
That Lil Wayne feature hit my heart. I'm like, yo.
And do you also what I've noticed too, a lot more artists are doing now with albums? They're not even like putting in their features half the time.
I see that. That's
some
just bullshit.
Like, I mean, like it is, but then it's like you're listening, like, is that fucking Jay-Z? Hold on, play that back.
Yeah, Kanye. That's why I gave it 4.5 stars. Like, bro, give the people credit that was on your album, dog. Like, motherfuckers have never heard Baby Keem will be like, who the hell is this? And motherfuckers that are fans like, oh, that's Keem. Who? Baby Keem. Not Lil Keed. Baby Keem.
When's Kendrick coming out with some shit?
He's probably gonna drop right in like next week or so, bro. I haven't heard I need new Kendrick.
I feel like he's gonna retire soon.
I think him leaving Top Dog is technically him retiring.
No, he could be anywhere he wanted to.
He has his own label now. He doesn't need shit.
But I'm just saying, like, what's there to do? Like, I feel
he's
like
got it all. He's got
I feel like he's like damn near like Nas level. Like, I mean, yes, Nas still makes albums, but he doesn't have to. Like, Kendrick has given us technically
a critically acclaimed EP, a critically acclaimed album, two critically acclaimed albums, an EP, No, a fucking fire ass EP that was his.
Oh yeah, the one with the jumbled music everywhere.
Oh God.
He's like okay. So we have
and his Grammy.
We have Section 80.
Section 80, which is great. I say that was honestly his best fucking EP. My personal opinion.
I don't know. That's actually an album. That's an album.
It's an album now, but when it came out, it was an
though.
EP. When it came out, though, it was an EP when it came out originally.
But like Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, which is a good commercial introduction.
Critically acclaimed.
Then my personal favorite, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Also critically acclaimed. I don't know about y'all, but that was critically acclaimed.
Damn, which was very good. I think that was like his like best.
That's what got him his Grammy.
I think that's his best. No, that was
I want to say no. To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, that was the one.
Grammy. That's the one that got him.
I mean, but like he should have at that point. If you would have like, there's no way you can hear To Pimp a Butterfly, how it sounds with like they had funkadelics, jazz, rap, just regular rap, and just like all this stuff. Like they had like iconic musicians, and like you have to, you know,
right.
and then Damn was I think his best commercial album. I think right because it had Loyalty, Pride, Humble, DNA.
Come on now,
that stuff.
That shit was fucking fire.
And then of course we had the in between album Untitled.
I like that album. That's a very underrated album. But I'm like,
I
think all those songs that are just all songs that didn't make it to any of his albums.
Yeah,
let's just take all this, put it out there.
I mean, I think that's what he said. Because one of the songs that he performed on Stephen Colbert was one of the songs. But I just think that maybe he's like, I love it, but I just can't put it here.
Right.
And that's the worst part when you have an idea. It's like I just can't. There's nothing I can do with this yet.
Right. I just have to let it just sit here and marinate, or if not, just put it out, throw it on the dartboard. And see
that's the thing. That's the thing I'm jealous about with like musicians is that like y'all could create a whole album, right? Yeah. Have all these songs, but then you could just start I can't use this one.
It's
I can't.
A motherfucker,
and then
bro. It's not as easy.
But then you still could be like, you know what? Let's just I'm gonna call this the Untitled EP. Here's some shit.
But that's the thing. Everyone's already done the Untitled EP. What about your Untitled EP? Out of these 50 other thousand Untitled EPs will stand out?
Well, then
that's what you gotta think about.
Well, then yeah, that is true though. The only thing I say why I'm jealous because in writing, it's like either you can make the idea or you can't. That's all it is.
You gotta make it. You have to either scope the idea around what you're thinking, or you have to create something that fits the mold in the mesh that you're going for. Because if it fits, then you're good. But if it don't, then you're out.
And the worst part is when you're halfway through writing it, and you realize this isn't going anywhere. It's not I'm gonna just finish it. No, it's you can't really do it.
Right.
It's just it's done.
Right.
It's you just have a half. It's just half. It's half alive. It's half dead.
Right.
You can't bury it, but you can't fucking take it home with you.
Right. I just wrote something last night, and I'm just I wrote it, and I'm like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm only 8 bars in, but I'm like, I don't hate it, I don't love it. It can't go on anything I'm doing right now. It's like, it's a throwaway, but it's like something I wouldn't even throw away. I would sell this to somebody, but I'm like, it's not even worth selling. I wrote it, it's okay. It's just, the bars are subpar, but
it's the worst. It's like the worst milk chops. You're here.
Right.
You're just gonna.
I mean, when you write, I wrote it in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, 8 bars in 10 minutes. That wasn't hard. But I'm like, okay, these bars are decent, subpar, but I could do better than that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I feel that though. But I just really hope that he comes up with some fire. Going back to the whole Drake and Kanye thing, I feel like
they're
watching
petty as
them.
Fuck.
Huh?
Petty as fuck.
They're petty, but on a music level, I think Drake's best album was Take Care.
Oh, okay. Okay. Everyone I know fucking loves that album. And there's nothing wrong with the album. It's just me. That's not his best album.
I like it because musically,
that's not his best album.
Musically, it seemed like he tried the most. Like he had a diverse group of music.
Right. He mainly sung.
He had
The
Weeknd before The Weeknd was The Weeknd.
Yeah, and he stole The Weeknd's flavor.
Yeah, that's fine.
You see how that turned out.
Yeah, but
80 degrees.
But yeah, it just I liked it, and it was a moment for me where I was in my life, when I was going through some shit, and that album hit perfectly at that. It's like the lightning in the bottle.
Yeah, man.
I was going through some stuff, and the album hit just right.
Yeah, it hit me too. The very first song I heard on that album was Practice. I was like, she knows I'm practice.
Mine was.
Why am I going through this? Why is this thing making me cry?
Dude, mine was a Shot for Me.
Take a shot.
Shot for Me.
That's still my shit, dog. That's still my shit.
Headlines. The Real Her.
Still my shit. I was just listening to
Crew Love. The Love in the Crew.
I like the remix
The
better.
Love in the Crew.
I like the Weeknd's better. I like the Weeknd's part better, honestly.
Yeah, no, his part was the shit.
Oh man. But anyway, like I said, I say all that because after them going back and forth for them, there are allegations. There are really allegations. Soulja Boy and fucking Andre 3000 have spoken up about their verses not being on their albums, which does happen, you guys.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's like
you just get cut.
You just get cut. Like it's honestly like playing for varsity or for like pro leagues or like semi-pros. It's nothing personal. It's just
you might be killing the
there.
court, but it's just like, hey, our slots are full.
Yeah, it's not up to you. If they hit you up like, hey, let's work together. Hey, I got this camp you want to come to real quick and show off some of your skills. That's cool. You can always come back to next camp or the next camp, but
just not this camp.
Just not this camp. You didn't make the cut. And like Soulja Boy complained about it. Andre Stacks had some words for it, but no, nothing bad. It's Andre Stacks. It's Andre 3 Stacks. But Soulja Boy kind of took it too far. It's like the Pop Smoke album. A lot of people got left off the album. Then they dropped another album. Then everyone else that got put on that album, and a couple of people still didn't make the cut. I'm like. It is what it is.
Yes. It's true.
It is what it is. You can't really help any.
But I gotta say this though too. Like again, I was saying I think Drake's best was Take Care, and then everything else was been kind of like maintaining success and commercial success, and that's fine. Drake is, in my opinion, one of the greatest pop rappers ever.
Yeah, I can see that. That's why I'm kind of following his train.
If you were to ask me, is he a great rapper?
Yeah, I mean
for pop standards.
Wait. It depends on what you're saying by rapping, like metaphorically wise, bar wise, or like just his whole component of work in a verse. Staying on topic to what he's talking about, because
I'll say this:
there's different categories, and I base it off those three.
If you say if you're asking them amongst pop rappers, he's one of the best.
Okay, yeah, I give him that.
If you say put him with rappers, I'm like no.
Rappers lyricism, no.
I'm talking about the ones where
Joey Badass and Lupe's. No, I cannot put him in the same
Joey
room
Badass, the Lupe's, the Kendricks, the Coles, the. I know I'm missing several too, and I'm gonna kick myself later on.
I know you are.
But
the Jay-Z's, even though
Pusha T's.
Yeah,
I mean, no smoke. I'm just saying he's a rapper.
Mm-hmm. But he's just
the Baby King.
Baby King.
Yeah, I talk the rappers. I'm not commercial friendly all the time.
Right.
I might get one commercial once in a while, but strictly I'm rapper. He's not up there.
Right. I wouldn't invite him to a whole lyricism event if I know he's not a lyricist. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
I'm not gonna do that.
But if I'm hey, I need a good pop hit, Drake, come on in here. I need a feature.
Right.
I will call him in a heartbeat if I need a pop hit.
Right. And I'm like, you know what? I understand. I'm like, how many verses? I wrote 2 verses. You know what? How about I just take this verse 16 or take all of this, take these 8 words, and I'll just use these. Fuck it. You can have this track. Yeah. It'll give me my plaque.
Yeah.
I'll get my plaque. Either way, he's going to be #1 on Billboard. I don't have to do anything.
And by then people are like, oh, well, I want this to be on the album. And then the song on the album, people play that, then they start branching out to the other songs on the album after they get sick of that. So oh, shit, this shit's fire.
Right.
Yeah. But and Kanye, as far as Kanye, I think Jesus King was a miss lyrically for me. Sonically, beat wise, I think he killed.
Oh yeah, but
on Jesus King, Donda. I only went on it. I'm not gonna lie to anyone, because I'm not a fake fan, I'm not a hardcore fan. I saw my boy Jay Electronica. I said, which song? All right, click. Okay, where's his verse? There it is. Fire, and we're done.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's literally how general public does it nowadays.
Yes,
dog.
I might try later on, because I heard a song from Certified Lover Boy in the gym with I think it was 21 Savage. And I think maybe
Knife
2
Talk.
Chainz. Huh?
Knife Talk.
Was it okay? Knife Talk. Was 2 Chainz in that?
You forgot. I played it through it. I just
okay.
Yeah,
well, the one with what's it called again?
Knife Talk.
Knife Talk. That was my shit. I went and got that stuff, and I was like, yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying, that was one good hit for me. I haven't heard most of the time, and I want to make this very clear. If you're ever looking for a music review, never, ever ask me. Because you know how I review half my music? Now, if it's an artist I'm not sure of, I will play the song, hit the little, the thing where you can, move your place in the song, and move 40 seconds in and stop, and then leave it there and wait 20 seconds. I don't like this one. the next song.
I got music ADHD, so like if it doesn't hit me, I'm like
Like,
if my shoulder don't start leaning, my foot start tapping. If I don't vibe to it whatsoever, and it's not happening, I'm like, I'll listen to it. I give usually songs like 30 seconds to a minute. I'm like,
oh, you're better.
I'm like, okay, this is trash. I've just done some songs. I'm just like, nope. Like Certified Love Boy, certain songs that I'm just like, oh hell no, nope.
No. Songs depend. Now again, it really depends. If I'm a fan and I'm not gonna hide my bias, I will give your whole fucking shit a chance.
Right.
If you are so, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you 5 to 15 seconds, maybe 20 if the beat's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But if your tone just starts fucking with the beat, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like that Rumor song with Lizzo and Cardi B.
Yeah.
I did not listen. I love Lizzo's
I love
voice.
Lizzo.
She can sing.
I have her on all my social media.
Yes.
I love her. I watch her post just because and just see what she types every day.
This is the first song.
Haven't heard this song.
I didn't like her. Again, this is just me. I didn't like that particular tone with the instrumentals. I just could not vibe to it. I could not. It just has to sync for me.
Right.
Like there's some Cardi B songs I don't fuck with, and some I do. There's some with Blue I fuck with. Oh, Blue. Yeah, Drake couldn't go with Blue either. Blue would fuck his ass up.
That seems just about right.
Yes,
but I said, go ahead, keep going.
I just think that I'm not the best music critic. This is the guy right here for it.
I'm not the best. I just give my unbiased opinion about.
But at least like you give the full project. I will literally pick a song, skip to the middle of it, listen for 13 seconds, like nope.
If I wanted to be a fall off, like J. Cole said in his 1985 song, if I wanted to be a fall off, I would listen to those type of rappers. But guess what? They're not around anymore. They're not.
J. Cole's. I like him. I think
this is about Kanye. This is about Kanye.
I know.
now.
I'm gonna just dial it back. But yes, I think Kanye's lyricism has always been good.
I can agree with that.
I'm not gonna say he's a lyricist, but I think he's a lyricist. But I say his lyricism has been good.
When she feels so secure, her idea of school feels insecure. Now,
Again, he's good.
Secure, insecure. You see
good.
The play of words.
Yes, he's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
And
that's what I can say.
And Drake's literally a copy of him, just a better. Well, I wouldn't say better, but just a more.
He's mastered commercial better than Kanye.
Yeah,
Kanye had great commercial hits, but if Drake wanted to make a whole commercial album, he could. He literally could if he wanted to. And I do not fault him.
And he has a fan base for it.
Yeah.
Anything Drake puts out, like that one line in fucking Certified Lover Boy about him and some 17-year-old girl, very sketchy, very sketchy, very sketchy.
See, I've been seeing that meme, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I see Jay again to ask about that.
Yeah,
what is it about?
It's about what you think it's about.
I hope it's not.
Yeah, I mean, but from what it looks like, and I'm looking at the lyrics, trust me, I at least spent an hour on those lyrics. I'm like, this nigga's not talking about this. I'm probably leaving this wrong, or the internet's telling me wrong shit.
Yeah, because the internet will just say something like, okay, y'all are maybe overlooking. Let me just, that's a pushable line.
Yes, but that girl really is real, and she really is 17, and.
Is it? Okay,
but that's not But honestly, him dating younger women he's a celebrity. That's what happens.
But I don't.
And 17 is not a 17.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna say this for me. Okay, I think if once you are over, let's just say 23, if you dating anything over, like, it has to be over 19, because then you just look creepy.
You have to.
The moment you hit your 20s. Like, past 21, maybe you could do 19. That's okay. But, like, as you go up, like, bro, you gotta start. You gotta bring that age group into your fucking 20s, too. Yeah, you gotta bring that cap,
bro. Like,
yeah, I'm 28. The youngest I would date if I were to be single right now, which thank God I'm not. If I were to be single right now, I'm going to say my youngest is, like, 2 years younger than me. 26, that's it.
21 for me.
I can't.
I'm still young.
Because I feel like, no, because you got, like, that, like, you got a Gen Zer.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
You see how Gen Z is? No disrespect, but all the disrespect.
Like, trust me, bro. After all the shit we've done as kids, and the motherfuckers before us, and the motherfuckers.
You know what? You're right.
Now,
You are
it
right.
don't even matter, dog.
You know,
we were planking as kids, just literally putting our shit face down on the dirty concrete, just like, ew.
Okay, I wasn't doing
remember
that
that stupid shit?
I remember that, but I didn't do
stupid
that.
ass wave we were doing? Remember that stupid shit? Or this. Remember the fucking time we were all killing ourselves with fucking cinnamon thinking, oh, we can swallow in one handful?
Hey.
Remember that dumb shit? Remember that dumbass shit?
Hey, Jay. Even though this was a bad thing that happened, do you remember the knockout challenge?
Remember that shit too?
People running up to people and just stealing on them.
What about bloody knuckles in the classroom? You remember that shit?
Yeah, you remember like you grab them like don't move, boom. You're like,
I never liked that game to the point. I got to that point of that game where my fucking hand would just start trembling because I'm like, yeah, I can't. It feels like if I'm hitting you, it feels like I'm getting hit harder.
Remember snake bite or what it was? You grab someone's wrist, you twist it.
I think it was Indian burn.
No, it was like a snake bite.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, because it makes like a snake bite or something.
No, it was Indian burn. No,
twist me real quick.
Yeah, me and my cousin. Like that and shit. Yeah, just make Indian burn.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot what it was.
But anyway, we're getting off topic again.
But
okay, TLT. But
yeah, the whole shit. I think, but I don't get what it is about celebrities. I've noticed. Okay, I mean, granted, we're gonna just go a little bit off for like this a little bit, but why is it that celebrities always get with like much young? I get it, like you got money, you get old, but the women are still young, but it's just weird. It's just weird. Like if you're just like I've seen some girls who like obviously are much younger than me, and my brain is like, no.
Your brain too?
Yeah.
Bro, if I can't look at you and tell what your age is, then I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, you know what? This is a 50-50 chance that one, she could be over the age of 21. Or you just might catch a case. Mm-hmm. And see how I don't want to catch that case?
I mean, you single too, so you really gotta be careful.
Dude, I don't, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm too pretty for jail. Like, I'm too cute for jail, dog. Like, we've been over this. I can't go to jail. No, I got the soft lips and the nice skin. Nah, dog. I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. I can't. Not again.
And then he put it in a song though, just kind of like, are you incriminating yourself?
It sounded like he was incriminating himself.
Incriminating, like, I wonder too, like, because here's the thing though, there's fans and there's stans. Mm-hmm. And like I have a friend, we know him, we won't say his name, but I have a friend who is a big Drake stan. Now, I don't know how you feel about the lyrics, but, like, when the whole Pusha T and Drake beef happened, we all know who won.
Well, Pusha, obviously.
Pusha won. Like, as
we won't talk about that, but Pusha won. Like,
Pusha won.
He beat you bar.
But yeah, my friend was like, no, because like he got more money. Like, this isn't about money. But he got more sales. It's not about
the diss. A rap. When he dissed Meek Mill, the world was going crazy.
Yes.
When Pusha dissed him, the world went crazy. Yes. Okay, that's it.
It's okay. We all take our L's. And right now, Drake is going to take this whole semi-pedo L right now. He better fucking ring that shit and say, you better like, oh, let me go take the song and rewrite that and re-rap and say, oh, yeah, my girl, she 32. There you go.
She 32, but body of a 17. Dad just woke up with like 17s, like something like that. It sounds suspect, but I'm like, well, his bitch is 30, but he woke up with a 17 with 17s. Like, wait, what? Like, huh? That's very questionable.
Oh my god.
Nigga.
That sounded worse when you said 17s with 17. I'm like, wait. What are you saying?
Shit.
Please say you just mean like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds.
You see how that just sounds weird when you say it? Like,
yeah, my brain's like, wait.
You kind of like, I'm sorry, bro. When it comes to rapping and you do have to drop some syllables.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you would have came at me with some bars with that, hey, bro,
questionable.
Like we in the booth like this, like this, like give me like you in the booth like this, like that shit fire, right? And I've been that shit like, sorry, I'd have been sitting next to you like, do you want to rewrite that one more time? What? Wait, why? Bro, 17s and 17s, bro. I gotta fire you from our brand.
Yeah.
If you drop, I would look at you and say, bro, if you drop that verse, you fired. I love you. You fired. The podcast is dead. I'm just gonna go back to writing books.
reasonable.
Which
Very
is
reasonable.
dead.
Very reasonable. Like his way goes back to you gotta make sure your friends do stupid shit when
Yes.
your brand's involved.
Yeah, shit. Yes, just go into that too. Like, cause like that could affect his brand. Like if I'm working with someone and we try to build a brand, right, and we get a partner, right, right, and let's just say like nothing's signed yet, we just working on it. You know, maybe we announce like, hey, we're gonna try and work some shit out,
Right.
and then all of a sudden they say like, yeah, gays are the devil. I'm like,
Looks like we gotta leave, y'all.
hey, there's no partnership. Like, oh, for real? Yes, bro. I don't care.
Chick-fil-A makes delicious sandwiches, but they hate the gays, and that's why I don't eat there. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
I want to try and get these brand deals, bro.
I know, bro, but there's
And
a lot
I
of
mean,
these
for everyone
brands-
too. Think
I
about
know.
your brand. Think about your brand. Is it really worth it? Like, yes. Oh, I'm fighting cancel culture. Yes, but what happens when you lose those endorsements? All of a sudden, you're like, oh, damn, that's a lot of money I just lost.
Right.
Like, oh, I got a fan base. I'll sell T-shirts. How long can you sell T-shirts for?
Mhm.
How long can you really? You gonna need that fucking Nike endorsement, that fucking Men's Warehouse and Subway. Well, maybe not Subway. They got bad hindsight. With Jared.
I've seen their track record. I've seen their
Yeah.
track record. But all in all, you guys, like I said, that's just my take on the album, how I felt about it. He's got to get to it and shit, which I really hope he does.
I will try to, but do you know what take I am looking forward to though?
What's up?
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
No Way Home.
So, let's get into
So,
it.
the trailer looks really cool. You know, you see him...
No, you gotta do the structure setup, dog. You gotta tell them about the phases, dog. A lot of people don't watch it or have Disney Plus.
Okay.
So you gotta do it the proper way. Come
Okay.
on,
Ooh, no, I'm doing it my way. Check this out.
Alright,
Okay.
go ahead.
If you're not caught up with none of that, that's your own fucking fault.
Right.
Because Marvel at this point is basically like a TV show. If you missed the last season, that's your own fault. You better go binge.
Right.
Because you missed season 1, which was phase 1, season 2, which is phase 2, and so on. Right now we in phase 5 or something. Right now.
Right.
We in season 5. I skipped WandaVision and the Falcon and Loki.
I watched them all.
Because okay, cool. I'm not gonna even ask him to fill me in because that's my own fucking fault.
Right.
All right.
Only thing I haven't seen is Quan-Chi and the Ten Rings. I kind of do want to...
No, that's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi,
Oh,
whatever.
bro, I got a joke for you.
Okay?
I got a joke for you, okay? You
don't
ready?
Don't get us canceled.
I
Don't get us canceled.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm listening.
What do you call an Asian person who flies planes?
What?
No, I need an answer.
I don't know.
You gotta come with an answer.
A pilot. I don't fucking
Yes,
know.
you got the.
The fuck you, dog. Okay, so we're making stupid jokes now. I got one for you. Why are eggs always invited to parties?
Because they come over easy.
No, because I'm lit. I told that joke at the show the other day, dog. Motherfuckers looked at me crazy. I'm like, bro,
Hey,
we gonna sit here.
I got
like,
one more for you. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. What celebrity always needs lotion?
I don't know who.
Kim Hard Ashy Hands.
Wow, that's so fucking lame.
Okay, back to the Okay, so
all right, so back to the trailer, right?
This is after Tony done. Well, no, this is after
Everyone's undied. Everyone's like,
Everyone
live
came
happy
back.
ever after.
We did Far From Home. Oh yeah, everyone knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man now.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen the second movie.
Yeah. Okay. Well, spoiler. It ended with Mysterio saying that Peter Parker's Spider-Man and gave it the Daily Bugle, and the dude from the Tobey Maguire one showed up, was like, "Yo, Peter Parker's Spider-Man," and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Jonah Jameson is.
Yes,
in Spider-Man?
he's back. The original OG is in there like swimwear, and now everyone knows he's Spider-Man. Now he's like, "Oh damn, what do I do now with my life?" I'm like, "Well, try and market that. Try and like sound like Spidey boxers."
You know, right? Like, of course, I'm like. But at the same time, you forgot he's Spider-Man, so he's done a lot of like collateral damage to the city. So they're probably gonna reap their benefits. Like, hey, nigga, you gotta pay for all this. And
First
we
of
gotta
all,
take you to jail. For
I'm
niggas
pulling
you
R.
killed.
Kelly and be like, I gave you years. I gave you 30 years. This is what I get. I'm fighting for my life. I fight for your life. Remember that time? Remember the fucking time y'all disappeared? And then me and like a whole bunch of dudes came back and we saved everyone and he tried to stab you again? And my boy died for you? Remember? No. What was the first movie? Remember that time there was that fucking vulture looking dude fucking shit up and the plane was coming by and I used a web to change the plane so no one died?
Yeah, but they don't.
Remember when drones... You didn't see it. Remember when drones... No, close up. Remember when drones was making a fucking illusion storm fucking shit up? and I came in there by myself, putting my suka on fire. I got shot at. I forgot how my senses worked. Then they worked again, and I saved you. Remember that? You know what? I couldn't be a superhero. Dude,
I would totally be a superhero, but I'm beating Doonies down every other one.
Because dead ass, if my identity got found out, and I'm like, oh, you can't believe you did damage. Remember when the city almost died and I saved it?
Right. How about
by
that?
myself
Right.
at 17 when I wasn't as experienced as I was now? Remember that? No,
Right.
I'm 17 trying to save the whole city. My city. I hold my city up.
Right.
Okay, I hold them up and I hold it down and I saved you all. You know what? I quit being Spider-Man. Fuck all y'all. Don't ask me for shit.
He's like, don't nobody ask me for shit. That sounds like a
When
real.
New York-
you sound like a real superhero. High key pissed off, just pissed.
That'd
off.
be me, like, after, like, I done gave, like, imagine this, okay? Imagine you've been a superhero since you were 16, right? You got your powers, you're, like, a basic whatever. You have all the powers of, like, a low-level Superman, right?
Okay.
All right? Now, you're not kryptonite, but you're just, like, invulnerable to most shit, but if you take damage over time, it starts to affect you, right?
Right.
Now, you've been doing it since you were 15. Now you're 27, right?
About to be 28.
You're about to be 28. Now imagine
Are we
you're
the same fucking age?
Yeah, but I forget though.
Yeah, so technically I'll
Dude,
be
I forgot how old I am.
I'm about to be 28 in a week. Literally the next couple of days.
I know.
Y'all didn't hear that. I'm not old. I'm still young.
Bro, we still young. What the fuck you talking? But anyway, you about to be 28 now, right? Your shit gets found out, and everyone starts giving you shit after all the years you've been doing since you were 15. How you gonna react?
I'm gonna look at them like from now on, everybody gets one now. Why didn't you save them? Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
They had 3.
Mm-hmm. I like for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Almost like over 10 years you've been saving the whole city. And I'm like, oh, well, you did property damage. Dude, that came out my taxes too.
Right.
Okay? My taxes came out of that too. You know what? Like I said, everyone gets one. I just want you're nicer than me. I say, you know what? I quit. Fuck y'all.
They really?
I'm hanging out my shit. I'm done. I'm moving out of New York. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to Nebraska. Fuck y'all. I'm done. I'm done with all y'all. I'm going somewhere else. All right? I'm going to Chicago where they'll appreciate me.
Nigga,
I'm gonna treat it like a fucking like a team trade. Like, hey, I'm really happy to be going to Chicago. I really feel like my skills are really gonna be appreciated there.
You are not doing that. You're
like a
not
free
doing
agent?
that.
Like,
You're not doing that. I'm
yeah,
not gonna allow you to do
yeah,
that.
I've been Spider-Man for about.
if that's the case, I gotta be your manager. Okay, all publishing and all that good stuff goes through Spidey and Spidey.
I'm sitting there like how they do it like this like so how they always doing all these damn things like so I'm really appreciative for Chicago's Illinois to be accepting me. You know, shout out to the Windy City.
They always say that shit, bro. We haven't been called that place the Windy City in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
That shit
Shout out
blows
to
me, man.
shout out to the Bulls. Y'all ain't done it since Jordan, but don't worry, I'm here now. I'm protecting y'all.
saying shit like that gonna get you killed. That
I
night before
got
the
spidey
night out.
senses. You can't shoot me.
If you're fucking Tom Harlan Spider-Man, your Spidey senses are shit, dog.
Okay, well I'm me. I'm the fucking good one.
So you're Miles?
No, I'm me.
Oh.
I'm Shaw. Fuck them.
Your senses haven't been good in a while.
Nah, my people got the best senses. Tell me.
We do. We really do.
I'm like, hey, I just really appreciate y'all. So, yeah. Fuck the Knicks. All right, bye.
He said, "Fuck the Knicks." I'm fucking done. Like, what the fuck did the Knicks? What have the Knicks ever done to you? Like, we need answers.
So in the movie, he goes to Dr. Strange and hey, can you like undo this shit? He's like, bet. Even though like his boy said, don't do it. Like, got you.
Oh, we're gonna do it anyway.
It's like that uncle like yeah, don't. Your auntie said, you can't have no beer, but you can have a little sip, just a little sip. So you have a little
See,
sip.
I'm better. I'm that uncle where I'm just like.
Hey,
she
you
said
wanna go for a walk?
She said don't set the house on fire.
What,
But she didn't say how to set the house on fire. It went with.
No.
I'm that uncle.
Hey, no. Well, I'd be like, hey, look. Your auntie said there's no smoke in the house. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Trying to walk around the block real
I'm
quick?
trying to walk with just a little.
Oh, nephew, come this way. Oh,
Hey,
nephew,
nephew, come on. Okay.
Hey, come on.
Hey, the garage is detached from the house. Just letting you know, son. Just letting you know, it's detached.
I figure you need to know that, kid.
I'm just letting you know, it's not part of the house. So whatever.
Right. It's not like
You know, I mean, I pay the mortgage too, but whatever. But like they're doing the spell to undo. He's like, I'm gonna make everyone forget. He's like, everyone? What about my Aunt May, my girlfriend, my boy, my homeboy? He's
Right.
like, you fucking up the spell. And
Shut the fuck up.
and now it's all fucked. And we supposed to get, for one, who shows up? We said we got Electro with Jamie Foxx. We got Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire. We got possibly Green Goblin.
Oh, it is Green Goblin.
Yeah.
I saw that bomb.
But I don't know if they're gonna do like the bullshit. If it's gonna be like.
I learned with Marvel trailers.
Dafoe?
I learned with yes, of course it is Willem Dafoe. But here's the thing about Marvel trailers. I've learned with all that shit they fake it so fucking.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that shit.
Don't do that. Listen, man.
God.
Don't. My hype is here. Don't make me think. My God, don't do that shit.
That shit pisses me off.
Okay, but let's just say, okay, actually no, we know for a fact they're coming in. You don't introduce all these villains that existed in all these other movies and say, oh yeah, they exist now. No, fuck you. No. But yeah, so supposedly we're supposed to get Andrew Garfield, according to the leaks, and Tobey Maguire. All I can, and you know what's made me realize, sweetheart? I'm not sweetheart. Oh fuck.
The fuck? Next topic. This motherfucker.
That's how I've been around my wife too fucking long.
I can tell you haven't hung around the boys in a long time.
No, I haven't hung out with anyone but my wife.
I see that.
Period. I was supposed to see another person. Anyway.
Nice. Must be nice.
Anyway, well, one day you'll get your own sweetheart, and then you'll be around her so much that you'll look at me and be like, "Hey, what's up, babe?"
I can't.
Oh no, bro, no homo, no I'm weird. I'm like, it's cool, bro. I get you.
I can't stand people. What makes you think I just keep thinking.
You say that right now.
I say that right now, but
and then this is gonna come.
I say that right now, but I've realized I actually would like some company that won't.
She gonna come with you.
Like you stay at your house, I stay at my house, and we'll just make it.
She gonna come at you with the Twister Wizard fucking jaw gawker, goddamn.
It's
Grand Slam on your
9000.
Bam Bam.
It's the Ball Guzzler 9000, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna keep me interested. But it ain't gonna keep me like as long as you leave me alone and we can actually miss each other. Then yeah, I'm a.
But yeah, so the shit looks really cool. But what got me realizing is that I don't really give a damn about Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like, seeing all the nostalgia from the other movies made me like, yo, and then Tom Holland. I'm like,
I don't care.
Cool.
Right now.
Yeah, they tried. Like, I'm sorry, Tobey Maguire did the best.
We know this to be true.
I mean, they say, oh well, you're just stuck in the nostalgia. Sure, but no, you're first. You always remember your first.
You do. And I'm like,
it's
Tobey Maguire, then it's the Amazing Spider-Man series for me. Like the series, like
I like his swing. He was like a really good. He had like more of that agile, jokey Spider-Man, while Tobey was like, this is like a real like in-depth.
But that's
Peter
the thing.
Parker.
That's true. But that's the thing about Spider-Man. He talks shit the entire time. I've realized this after all these years of watching in the comics. He talks a lot of shit while fighting. I'm like, bro, you're the only superhero I know that talks shit. You wonder why these guys gonna murder you because you talking a hella shit while you fight.
Yeah,
how am I supposed to fight you if I can't hit you? Not only can I not hit you, but you talking shit too. I'm gonna hurt you when I catch you.
Like, bro, don't let me catch you.
Like that's why I'm
don't
like.
let me catch
that's why I look
like,
at Rhino. I'm like, bro, you a big ass motherfucker. You mean to tell me you can't catch him?
Bro,
You're a tank, and you can't catch him. Fuck
I
that.
saw what's it called? Someone made a TikTok saying like about the trailer because like he got found out that he's Spider-Man. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go steal on fucking on Tom Holland Spider-Man for clout. I'm like, you really think that you're gonna land a punch first?
You really think you're gonna get
okay? Let's just say his senses are all the way up to date, right? First of all, he gonna sense you trying to swing on him, and then this dude can easily lift 2 tons. Over 2 tons. Let's just say, okay, what's the strongest we've seen him in the movies lift?
We've seen him lift, well, Tom Holland?
Yeah, Tom Holland.
I mean, he tried to lift those support beams, but that didn't work out very well for him.
Well, like, he didn't manage to lift, like, that one thing in when he got trapped under the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
That's strong. Let's just say he can lift over, 13,000 pounds, okay? Let's just say.
Okay.
All right? What the fuck you gonna do, Steve? You gonna swing at him? He gonna like yeet your ass.
He gonna weave,
then yeet.
Pretty much. That sounds just about right. Sounds just about right to me, man.
I'm excited for the movie. All thing I'm excited for is I hope they keep the integrity of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man for what they were in their movies.
Right.
I don't want to see Tobey Maguire busting all these weird. I mean, granted, his Spider-Man was corny. I'll admit. But it worked for the character, for the type of actor Tobey was.
Right.
And I want to see Andrew Garfield Spider-Man being who he is. I want to see that.
Right.
Okay? Let them be who they were in their own right.
I mean, if anything, again, it's the Into the Spider-Verse. We got the broken Tobey Maguire, aka my wedding.
He's gonna be old too.
Exactly.
How old is Tobey Maguire? Hold on, let me ask.
Damn near 40.
He's gotta be like in his 40s. How old is Tobey Maguire?
In his 40s.
Tobey Maguire is 46 years old.
Told you.
That's an old Spider-Man.
Again, Into the Spider-Verse.
How old is Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, how old is that guy?
Andrew Garfield is 38 years old.
Whoa! What? See, this is what. No, hey, Netflix, if you're watching this, get me in some films, bro. Look at me. I look like I'm 12. I can pass for a 12.
Bro, check this out. I'll write your shit for you and have them be in it.
Yep.
Give me like a budget of like $300,000. I will make that work.
And we'll make sure we still bring you home.
Bro, there'll still be extra money at the end.
We're gonna put it in our pockets. We're gonna get shit.
Because we are the other minds. Anyway, yeah.
All right.
The movie looks okay. The movie looks good. I'm just excited to see these villains with mild heroes.
Right. I just want to see how this works out. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But lastly, we're gonna end it on a local. I said local. Local to global, because around this time, you guys, during the pandemic and everything is going on here.
There's been so many politics and shit, like with the vaccines, with the masks. Like I know we got some written down, but like I just want to say this though, dude. I want to get this out the way because I know people have their opinions about masks and vaccines. I'm gonna get my vaccine and get that done with. You know,
start with the mask first and then go into vaccine.
But here's like I say, look, if you don't like the vaccine, that's fine. But just so that society will go on without you. Yep. Like, if society decides this is something that's normal, right? If the overwhelming majority decides, like, at one point blacks weren't considered people, and now we mostly are. So if you racist, you just dumb, because it's over now. Right. Yo country daughter is going to get dick down.
By me.
She going to get blackened.
Real good.
Okay, and guess what? You going to have
my 7 other homies, too, because she likes us.
And then all of a sudden, all your views might change, because now you got a grandson who is all caramel and is trying to connect with his granddad who racist. Now you got to stop being racist. Yeah. You going to realize, you know what, maybe Kanye really, not Kanye.
Oh, my God.
Maybe DMX really saying some shit.
I don't even know. I don't have a response for that. I don't have a response to that because I wasn't ready for that. I ain't gonna cap to you. That's the vaccine. You didn't say anything about the mask. How do you feel about it?
Okay, the vaccine. Now, as the vaccine itself, it's a vaccine. We are creating it to try and combat COVID, to try and get us back to normal, right?
We never had normal, so overrated. We never had normal in America.
But I'm just saying, like, what we weren't. 2019.
Okay.
How things were with like, hey, what's up, man? And like touching shit. You know?
I don't fuck with touching shit.
I know. I'm saying like, you know how like you didn't really care too much about touching shit. Now you're like, man, if I get sick, get COVID, I gotta use my sick time. Fuck that shit.
Right.
Now look.
Even getting Doonies now is fucking treacherous. Because now you gotta look out for COVID and STDs. I'm like, now which is it? Like,
and I want to go into this next part too. If a private company, organization, business, whatever, decides they want to have the vaccine and make it mandatory, that is in their right as a company or private business or organization. That is their right. They can do that. Now, even if before when Joe Biden made it mandatory, said, if you have over 100 companies, 100 employees, you know, you got to make it mandatory. Because look, that's.
Keep calling.
Keep going.
Keep calling. Anyway,
I'm gonna come back though.
Yeah, even though he's on the phone, hey, you should probably get off screen with that. But anyway, with him doing that, I say it's like these small businesses where the people are just like, well, we're not gonna come here if you have a mask mandate. Well, you don't have to come to my restaurant. You don't have to eat here. I use MSG in my food. If you don't like MSG in your food, then don't come here. You're welcome. But all in all, for me, since he's over there on the phone call, I like the mask just for the simple fact it gives me a reason not for people to just stop staring at me because I have terrible anxiety, so people would stop staring at me. And 2, vaccine. Only thing that makes me hesitant. Only thing that makes me hesitant about taking the vaccine is when I was taking a marketing class, something stood out to me that has always stand out to me since the test of time. Literally, that one thing I took away is literally the biggest thing I've taken away. Anytime a company wants to give something out for free, you are the product.
Yeah, but
like, think about it. When everything hit, when Trump supposedly had time to supposedly make the vaccines and get everything out, I'm just like, they're literally, okay, so you mean to tell me our insurance, healthcare, and all of our jobs aren't gonna just make us take it the day of, or like make us before we come in that place? But
well,
hey,
those are corporations though too. Though
we work for corporations.
Yes,
so they're like,
like
okay, so
for the
before you
insurance,
walk
though.
in, you gotta take it. You have to get it. Everybody here. I don't give a fuck if you take it right here with us. We don't give a fuck if you take it. You have to take it. If you don't take it, then you can't come back to work. But at the same
that's
time,
the right.
Right. But at the same time, I'm thinking, what the fuck is in this? Because we all know the Johnson & Johnson one is fucking terrible.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that shit was made in the back alley. They're
Well,
like,
yeah,
how can we
Johnson
not make any
Johnson-
money? Like, how can we make money? by
Pfizer's
not?
been the best one because they've done the most extensive research and so on though compared to the other companies. Moderna's been fine, but I mean Johnson & Johnson kind of just tried to just copy paste without even looking at. They basically, here's what happened. I'm gonna simplify it for some people. It's the same as like your friend copying your homework, but yeah, all they did was write down the answers, and when the teacher said I want you to show the work, I said, man, he ain't gonna ask for the work. And then when I got asked, hey, show me the work.
Sorry.
What? And they got asked to show the work. Like, I don't know. I'm like, oh yeah, just try it again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get what you're saying though. But like, when you see celebrities and like the presidents themselves, even the former president who took it, you know, it does say something that if you see the wealthy taking it first, it's all right. But if they're pushing it only on the poor people, then yes, I would be nervous.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
when you see like the rich and powerful taking it first and trying to step over us to take it first, you can kind of be like, okay, I can kind of see.
But you know what I've noticed in all horror movies or any apocalyptic movie, it got worse and terrible in the one state, in the one city where the most populated people live, motherfucking New York. That shit scared the shit out of me. And I'm like,
well,
no,
yeah, to be fair, but those are movies though too.
No, nigga, that was like the worst. When COVID first hit, that was the first and worst place to hit. They were getting it by the day.
Well, yes.
By the fucking day.
But you know why, right? Though
it's fucking New York. Everyone's clustered in close as fuck.
Yes, and then then we were getting hit bad too in the Midwest.
We didn't get hit. We got hit bad.
And then Texas were getting bad. Everyone, anywhere where there's like enough cluster of people, except fucking Utah. No, not Utah. Yeah, where like no one lives. Cause I don't believe anyone lives in Utah.
No one lives in Utah. I mean,
Okay.
they have a whole basketball team, but I don't even think they even
Nebraska.
exist.
Like, if sometimes
Who the fuck goes to Nebraska? You know what? Let me not.
two people live there. Anyway, though.
That's all. I'm like, for real? You
But yes.
fucking with me, bro? I believed you too. I'm like, bro, only 2 people live in Nebraska for real?
Can you
No
name-
one lives there? Like,
Who would? What's in there?
I don't know, nothing. But just stuff we have here, open fields and mountains. And
It's just
forests and
like
shit.
you use pass through to get to an actual state.
It's just a pass-through state.
We just made it a state so we can say we have 50.
I feel the same way about Kansas, but you know.
But Kansas at least got like a line in the movie like, oh, Toto, I got films from not in Kansas anymore. They at least got a bar. They got a bar.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
All right, but all I gotta say is for vaccines outside of like your job purposes, if a business, again, like I said before, if a business, a corporation, whatever says like, hey, look, if you want to stay employed, we want you to have the vaccine. Like, that's just it. That's no different than OSHA saying, oh, you gotta wear a helmet and some glasses. Like, well, there's different. There's like debris and like shit could hit you. Like, you could get sick
And die.
and no. Let's just say the strand that gets passed around in this warehouse isn't the deadly kind. But think about this from a business perspective, right? You are a distribution and production company. Your livelihood depends on this, right? Now let's just say 10 people get sick. You have to excuse them from work. You're 10 people short, but then they pass it to someone else. Now you're 15 people who are sick. You are now. Yeah, exactly. Now what happens? You have to shut down.
And I lost everything.
You lost money. And you have to wait basically 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks of money you're losing. For some companies, that could be as little as $10,000 a day.
Right.
Or as much as, for some companies, let's just say you're like a really great company. You are losing, like I've seen around $100,000 a day. So think about that for 2 weeks. Now, you can't, now we are a capitalist society. You cannot tell me you would not mandate it for your business.
I would mandate that shit.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, either take it or not take it.
Yeah.
You don't take it, you ain't working
Okay,
here.
bye. I'll get someone else who will work, and you will create an incentive like, hey, look, guys, if y'all get the vaccine within this period of time, I will give y'all a $500 bonus on your checks.
Yep.
And everyone's like,
everybody go. Remember, stay 6 feet away from each other. If we have to do it on paid time, I don't give a fuck. We're not doing shit today. Everybody getting a fucking shot. You know we're gonna be down for production for 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck. Everyone getting shots. Now go take your asses to go take a shot.
You get that shit done. Once that shit's done, you can get back in it and recover and say, okay, guys, look, we're gonna do a little overtime, but again, we're gonna give you that $500 bonus plus the overtime and the time and a half from your overtime. Right. That's just how part of capitalism works. People want to make money.
Right.
So if there are new rules and regulations, they will continue that. I'm sorry, Rebecca from Virginia, who's like, I ain't going to do it. Like, well, too bad. Guess what? Now someone else just got your spot. Now you went on the unemployment line that you were talking shit about.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it always goes full circle.
Yes, that's just how that's how it works. We created this market. We created this system. Businesses want to make money. Mm-hmm. They're gonna keep making money. They will replace you.
We are.
Yes,
numbers.
just like I see the TikToks of the nurse. I just want to just get this out of the way so I can be done with talking about COVID and vaccines for the rest of the season.
Right.
After this, I'm not coming back to it.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm so.
So
over
I just want to get this topic done. Like I see.
He's going crazy up there.
Yeah, because I'm expecting a freaking
package.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's it called? If I see the nurses and I'm like, well, I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting being a nurse. I'm like, did you?
I've seen the nurses quit being nurses.
Yes,
and I'm like, this is what it's about. When shit gets real, deadly diseases, you're on the front line right next to that doctor.
Yes,
we need y'all.
I need you to be.
You are a registered nurse. That's what it's for. Registered. This is what you study for.
Yes, and here's the thing though too. Like you are literally around. Businesses. Shut.
I'm doing this.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I want you to carry this on. I gotta go answer. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay.
Think about this. You are around diseases, sick people all day long. I would want you to have all your shots.
Right. I would
to
want
take
you
care
to
of
be safe.
me. Take that. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay, guys. And with that being said, we are no longer talking about COVID, but we are getting back into the last segment of the show. It's called Local to Global, where us here at the Unapologetically Loud basically talk about topics that are either local here in our own community or globally and see how it affects us as people. Honestly, we're actually going to talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse shooting that happened here over in Kenosha, really the next county over, because it's about to be 1 year since the anniversary of the shooting of Anthony Hubert. I had to make sure I got that right. So you guys, you already know for the most part, Kyle Rittenhouse, 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, very whitewashed from somewhere else that he doesn't live here in Racine or Kenosha. Came over during the protest, during the Black Lives Matter protest when Kenosha was literally burning itself down to the ground, and decided to have registered firearms for his parents, but he's 17 years old. That's not supposed to have it, nor is he supposed to be there, period, point blank. Decided to try to be a superhero and start shooting people. And unfortunately, Anthony was one of those victims that he shot. Now, he's been... it's been interesting for the most part. Like, because I've kept up with it, me personally, I've kept up with it all the way till now, to the anniversary, since we've taken the hiatus. And it's just interesting how, we're still waiting on a verdict. We're wondering if this kid's ever going to get sentenced. And, the family of Anthony is still waiting for justice. And I say that, we just let the due process happen. Yes, when it happened, everyone's up in arms about some kid that doesn't even live here trying to come and be a superhero, not knowing that he would cause more harm than good. But at the same time, with this whole, was he in the right, was he in the wrong, he shouldn't have been there, I feel it, I understand it. Again, this is what our podcast is about, just seeing things from all perspectives, you guys. But I don't think it shouldn't have happened the way it happened. It shouldn't have gone It shouldn't have gone down how it went down. Kyle himself shouldn't have been there in the first place. He shouldn't have tried to point his nose nor guns in a situation that he had knew nothing about, nor try to get involved with police, knowing that he's not a police officer nor the proper training. That he's just a kid with a gun and just thinks he can do a lot with just gun. Remember, guns don't kill people, guys. Stupid people that don't know what they're doing, that can't fight back, kill people with guns because they have guns, because they're pussies. But yeah, guys, I think that's Right, everything for right now, guys. Like I said, it's been actually. You know what? Let me see. Actually, let me look up what's going on with the trial. Did he ever get sentenced? I feel like it. Let me just see what happens. What is the status of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
These came back from a search.
Well, it looks like he is actually getting his case. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have all this dead air. I'm sorry, you guys, but I just had to do some real research real quick. I'm sorry, usually my prep time before this is like Batman. I'm usually on it. But yeah, looks like the trial, looks like he's actually could be facing jail time. He is definitely facing jail time for first count manslaughter, murder. Me too, right?
So that's good. And then I just posted, me and my artist I'm working with just posted
Abby Rose.
Yes,
Abby Rose.
shout out to Abby Rose.
Shout out Abby Rose.
Putting her links in the video and in the podcast.
Right.
So we posted the 4 heroes of our comic book series.
Which are fucking fire, by the way.
Yes. No, there's not gonna be a lot of context. There's gonna be up there as they are. You can view them on the website when this episode comes out. And yeah, I'm just really excited for that. Combined, PWT has had for 2022.
Yep.
Has 2 short films that the scripts have been mainly outlined.
Yep. We've already got them out.
We will review the 2 titles right here.
Mm-hmm.
We have Monochrome,
Yep.
a thriller, and we have The Samurai in Glenwood Avenue, which I am aiming to make it an internet hood classic. I don't support any gang signs.
That's this West Side. West Side, West Coast.
I'm from this side, which is
Nigga from the
all right.
All right.
But yes.
You gonna be all right.
You gonna be all
right.
Captain, where's my album?
Bro.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to writing those, and one of the lead star for The Samurai in Glenwood Avenue is yours truly.
I'm gonna be
JaySkillz.
I'm gonna be
19.
a somebody.
If we don't have a 1 and 9,
It ain't mine. I'm gonna be a somebody, mama.
yes, he made it. He's gonna make it. But it's gonna be it's gonna be 2 very short films. We're aiming for like max of 40 minutes.
Right.
Minimum of 30. You can watch them on YouTube for free.
Mm-hmm.
No premium, no none of that. You can watch it. Boom.
Right.
You know, we'll do like a special premiere, a little live thing.
Live stream.
And we are aiming to put this whole brand onto TikTok.
Yes.
So you can get snippets of the podcast, of the Evergreen Show, of other projects. Just a little something for something. And I'm just really excited for just what we're doing with this. Oh, and we are also bringing Evergreen to YouTube.
Yes, we are. From now
Yes.
on, originally we started with Evergreen just being just a one-off series about just general broad topics, which we're still gonna do.
But it's very, very
Topic oriented, just one
One.
simple thing. We're not just bouncing around like we usually do, topic to topic, like what's going on, or what makes a chopping block, or what doesn't make the chopping block. We do a whole in-depth analysis of what we talked about that day, of what we stand on.
Yes.
Because we have one coming up for you guys, and it's going to be a doozy.
Yes, it's gonna be a doozy.
It's going to be a doozy.
Okay, but yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just you guys, and unlike this because like the podcast will be like 1 or 2 clips of the show and then the whole show, while this is just straight. Here's the show.
Right.
Straight, raw, as it is.
Right, because like I said, we're working it out, trying to figure out the kinks and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So if you guys like it, you don't have to like it, but you don't have to love it. It is what it is.
Just
but
don't hate it.
Yeah, we love you though. You can hate it, but if you hate it, just make sure you leave it in the comment section. It helps our algorithm.
Yes. Do the thumbs up, down, all that shit.
Yeah, all that.
But I think that's really it. I can't think of any
nothing.
projects with everything. I mean, things are subject to change, evolve, or be added on. If you want to find out more, please start visiting our website. We'll both be posting on there weekly with whether it's the show, book updates. I'll be posting my TikToks on there.
Right.
You can view all of that. You can follow all of us on our social medias. You can follow Abby Rose. Everything will be in every. Will be you can follow us everywhere and enjoy everything.
Right.
So,
Pretty soon we're gonna start doing a contest for you guys and giving out free merch whenever we start doing that. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming for you guys, and we really want to just get you guys involved and get you guys a part of this community because this is a great community that we're starting. It's
The
small.
best.
It's small, but hey, that's how most wars are fought anyway. Small right now, small victories, just to win the war later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am L.T. Shaw,
I'm JaySkillz 19.
and you have enjoyed Unapologetically Loud.